What's up, dudes? Singe420 here, and today I'm going to be showing you guys proxy Singe runes and masteries. This is going to be a chill video, laid back, no editing. I'm just going to go over the runes and masteries for, that I run. Now, I want to start off. I change my runes and masteries probably like weekly, because I'll just be like theory crafting, and I'll be like, hey, that could work. Oh my, hey, that could work. I'll just think of different ideas, but let's get right to it. Alright. I ramble a lot. Alright, so your standard proxy singed runes, we're gonna start with runes. This is your standard build here. This is your build that you basically, like, if you're new or you're not super experienced to even singed in general, this is a build you want to take. Because this build, where's my... There they are. There. And then, so what you're gonna go, you're gonna go move speed quints, you're gonna go 9 armor seals, marks of magic penetration, and then glyphs of ability power. Now, this is your one trick pony, I guess you could say. Like, this is your rune setup that you can run versus anything. If you really want to, you can just run it versus anything. It always works. There are also a lot of things that you can just swap out depending on what you're doing. Let's say you're laning and not proxying, you can swap out your full magic pen marks with your hybrid pen marks. And then that'll be a little bit better for you, because if you're laning Singe, you're going to be auto attacking a lot more. And you're going to get much better use out of it instead of running these while proxying when you basically get no value from the armor pen. Okay, so those two builds are your most standard cookie cutter builds that I think beginner Singe players are going to have the most effective with. I mean, I run this build sometimes if I feel like it. But another important build to have just in your arsenal is MR is have basically the hybrid pen marks or the full magic pen marks, armor seals, move speed quints, but instead of AP glyphs, you get MR per level glyphs. I personally hate this build a lot because you have no early AP, so it's so much harder to proxy, but it is useful in some situations. Like if you're against a team comp that requires you to be super tanky, then you might want to roll this, but I only recommend this build versus MR heavy teams. Okay, now we're going to get into masteries, and then after I cover basic Singe masteries, I'm going to tell you guys about some of the funkier builds I go, and it's actually quite effective. Alright, let's see. So, your standard Singed, you want to go Unyielding, Explorer, Runic Armor, Insight. Swiftness and Legendary Guardian is completely preference and playstyle. I personally take Swiftness just because I like having some tenacity and slow resistance. So, Unyielding obviously scales very well with your ult. You gotta take that. Explorer, running faster in a bush or river. These you can take whatever you want. I just take run speed because it's nice. And then Runic Armor, this is really good because you press, like when you press R with Runic Armor, it's like 8% stronger, as it says. So that's why you take that. Veteran Scars is really bad, so don't take that. And then Insight and Perseverance, I mean, I take Perseverance sometimes I take Insight. It's whatever you think. If you think you're going to need more ghosts and TPs, take Insight. If you think you're going to need more sustain, take Perseverance. Or if you don't think you're going to need TP as much or ghost as much, take Perseverance. I mean, there's a lot of different things you can play around with. But the key for the keystones, Strength of Ages, really strong right now. I would definitely recommend taking Strength of Ages. Grasp of Undying, also really good. Both of these are just super good. If you're laning, I'd probably take Grasp of Undying. If you're proxying, I'd probably take Strength of Ages. But in like reality, you can go either one. You can proxy with Grasp of Undying and be really effective, and you can lane with Strength of Ages and be really effective. It's whatever you prefer. And then I go down the Cunning tree, I get the move speed, I take Secret Stash. You can take Assassin if you want to. Secret Stash does not very much. It looks like it does a lot for you, but it doesn't. Then I take Meditation, and I take Dangerous Game. I don't build mana items on Singed, so as preference, I like taking Meditation just because it's nice to have that mana regen. I know a lot of Singed players go down the Ferocity tree to Oppressor. I do that sometimes, but right now I'm having a lot more fun with Meditation and the mana regen. And Dangerous Game is very helpful because you run in, you flip someone, you get low, your team kills them, you get a big heal. It really helps a lot. Now sometimes when I'm feeling ambitious, I'll run Deathfire. Now Deathfire is so good, so good on Singed. It does have negatives, but it is so good on Singed that I think if they ever nerf Strength of Ages or Grasp of the Undying, excuse me, I think they will. Deathfire Touch will become definitely like go-to on Singed because I'll run it and it's disgustingly strong. It's so much damage. Because if you look at Deathfire Touch, it has no CD. So every time you re-proc your poison on someone, so does Deathfire Touch. It re-procs. So you're just getting so much damage out of it. And then runes with Deathfire Touch, what I'd go is where is that? What I would go is this. I'd go AP Quints, Magic Pen Marks, AP Glyphs, and then Armor Seals. And it's so effective. That's all I can say. It's just so effective. You just see so much damage. In the build I'd go with this, what I would build when I went Deathfire, I would rush a Rylai's and Liandry's. Just immediately rush it. And so good. I mean, obviously you rush it after your boots, but you rush Rylai's, Liandry's, and you could just... It's not right how much damage you do. It's just not right. Like, I've 1v4'd because people chased me a little bit too much and they just got too low. Like, if someone eats one tick of poison when you have Deathfire Touch, it puts them at half health. It's disgusting. It's disgusting. Alright, now that I've covered the standard builds, even though Deathfire is not standard, and it's not better than Strength of Ages or Grasp, but it is no, I'm not gonna, no, this is what I want to say. It's not better, but it's not worse either. It has its place. That's the best way to put it. Deathfire has its place. It's not better or worse than the Resolve tree, but I think the Resolve tree is just more meta right now. Like, you need that tankiness more than you need the damage. So that's all I'll say about that. But I want to show you guys what I am currently running at this day and time, and I've had immense success with this build. It requires a bit high, you have to be relatively good at this game and good at Singe to be able to run this build, in my opinion. Because it's very unforgiving, but here it is. Move Speed Quints, MR per level Glyphs, Marks of Magic Penetration, and then Greater Seal of Scaling Health Regen. So, you're probably thinking, what the fuck, dude? Why are you not going armor, man? What the fuck? But the reason I've stopped going armor seals is because I just don't see the point. You know, because if you think about it, you're going to build tons of armor on Singed. I go on Singed right now. I try to go second item Thornmail every game because I just love building armor. I don't build MR on Singed. I hate building MR on Singed, and I personally feel that you just shouldn't build MR on Singed in general, because I just feel like it's not super effective on him. That's the reason this build, like, I take the scaling magic resist per level because I don't like building MR. I think I'd rather have another item slot for another armor item, because mid lane mages in this game are really fucking weak. Okay, like, I don't build armor. I think we can go to my match history right here. I hope I didn't lose too many games. Oh, see, look at my match history. Look at this shit. Do you see me build any MR besides this game right here with the Spear Visage? Look at this. No MR. Armor, GA, but GA is like, I get that last item sometimes because it's hella troll. But look at this. Look at all these wins. Jesus, man, look at all these. Armor. This one game I built MR because I think they were like super MR heavy. And look, armor. Banner Command, I bought that because I think they were super MR heavy. Then look, armor. This random Swain game, armor. A little bit of MR there. Then, so you get the point. I'm not gonna. But you can see pretty much I never build MR. I don't like building MR. So that's why I like this build, because I build so much armor. So why do I need to waste rune slots with armor? That's the point. So I'll leave it at that. And then I have the MR scaling because I don't like building MR. So I have the scaling MR, and that basically solves your MR problems because mid lane mages suck. And then move speed quints, those are pretty standard. I mean, you can run whatever you want. Like, I just find move speed. Since you're proxying, like, you might as well go move speed. If you're laning, maybe you want to go AP or armor or something, I don't know. And then magic pen marks because you're proxying. And that's that. Did I cover everything on this build? Oh, the health regen. Why I go scaling health regeneration is because scaling health regeneration outscales flat health regeneration runes after level 5. And it's like you're not gonna be doing much till level 5, 6 anyway. So it's like like they're better, in my opinion. They're better than flat health regen runes. But there's a lot of theory crafting into this build, but that I could go into for a super long time and just keep rambling on, but I'm not going to do that because I think I covered most of it. And Masteries I would run with this build. I run obviously, I'm trying to go for like full health regen right now, so I'd run Recovery, Explore, Runic Armor, Perseverance, Swiftness, and then Strength of Ages. Because when I play Proxy Singed, I counter jungle a lot. So, fucking, this shit stacks so quick. I'll have this shit stacked at like 18 minutes. I don't even know. Like, crazy fast. Crazy fast. So I'd go this, and then I'd go Secret Stash, same thing. It's standard. All you really take is Perseverance and Recovery, and that's it. That's the only thing really different there. And I find it just works so well. I kid you not. I've had so much good success with this rune build, Runes and Masteries build, as you can see from my match history. Fucking on a 7 win streak or something. I don't know. Yeah, really effective. Really effective. Alright, what else? What other builds did I have? Looking over this video, and I don't really think I explained why I go health regeneration and instead of like, I don't know, instead of like health or armor per level or something like that. Like, why do I go health regen and not something else? The reason I think health regen is so effective is because I like being an unkillable beast. Okay, I think in my most recent upload, my Epic Singe Moments number 4, one of the clips, I think it was a 2v1, it was a Fizz and a Thresh, but you can see the fizz got me to like 1 HP, but I had my ult up, and I was just regenning like 22 like hit splats, and that's because of these health regen runes. I was regenning so much health. If I did not have these health regen runes, I would have not been able to 2v1 that, and Thresh probably would have killed me. So I just think health regen is the most useful. I have thought of going like scaling health, and that would actually be pretty badass, because if you went scaling health with Strength of Ages, you'd have like 500, close to 600 health, just bonus health just from runes and masteries, which is really good, but I think the health regen is more worth it. Yeah, I think I made my point there.